Kush, and on this episode of Kush and Konvo, we have the extremely gifted, super witty lyricist turned entrepreneur, Mr. Dink of the super duo Villian Style, and the everlasting group Gangster fucking Chronicles. We're definitely going to tap into that. Tune in as we discuss entrepreneurship,
Check.
a whole lot of gangster shit,
Check.
his love for grass,
What else?
and how he is hitting that ass.
Hey, I'm here for it.
Hey, Dink!
What's cracking?
How are you?
I'm well.
Thank you. Thank you for coming on the show. It's been a long time coming, but I'm glad you're here.
Same here.
So for those who don't know you and don't know about your long-standing legacy in the city, tell them who you are.
Well, I'm Mr. Dink, one half of the duo, the Villian Style. Villian Style is an acronym for very intelligent, living legends inspiring a Negro society. You know, we always try to stand for something and mean something. So at first it was Young Villians. So of course it grew up
Right.
as
okay.
we should.
Right.
Then, you know, we graduated to the Villian Style.
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know that's what that stood for.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Thank you.
How did that, like, where did that name, like, how did y'all come up with that? Who came up with that?
Actually, one of the guys, he's not in the group currently, but when we had the group back in the day, we started about the late 90s,
Okay.
96, 97, 8,
Okay.
around
nice.
that era. And my man Drymouth,
What? Dry mouth?
yeah, his name was Drymouth.
Why do y'all call him? Well, I'm assuming he got
You know,
a dry ass
you
mouth.
get the nickname in the hood and you just stuck with it.
Yeah, but
Like-
you, typically it's a reason though. Like, why we?
I don't know, man. He talk when he talk, he's just mumble and shit be dry. You know what I mean? You stuck
But
with it.
shout out to Dry Mouth for that name. But
Yeah.
okay, so he.
Yeah, Drymouth. He did a little bid and he came up with it while he was in.
Okay.
And he called home, was like, man, I got the definition for the joint, man. And he broke it down for us, and I was like, yeah, that's it right there.
So who is a part of the group? You say he isn't. Who's the other member?
Well, it's me and my partner, Half Dog.
Half dog. Okay.
Yeah, it's a duo. So like I said before, it was Young Villians.
Young
Yeah.
Villians, and how many members were in?
It was 5 of us.
5. Okay. And then you all branched. There was like a kind of like a spin-off
Exactly.
from. Okay.
Yeah.
So
But
was
it's all villain though.
It's all, so it's still. So was that group the original?
The original.
Were
right.
they still? Did y'all disband and then y'all did, or y'all just wanted to do something together? And
I mean, it just you know, the everything just took its course. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, dudes got social lives and families and work,
Okay.
and then some of them, you know, you got to prioritize. So music was always big for us, so we went that way with it.
Okay. So you're doing Villian Style. You and Half Dog.
Right.
When does Gangster Chronicles come about? Then so that was before that, I would believe.
Yeah, Gangster Chronicles came about when my the big homie Ishmael.
Ishmael.
Yeah,
Okay.
he did 7 years, and he came home and was just focused.
Okay.
You know, it was Dangerous Criminal. He started that back before we started rapping.
Was that like a brand or a group or?
That was a label.
It was a label. Okay.
Yeah, it was Dangerous Criminal. Then when he went in, then he came up with the concept of Gangster Chronicles. That's
Okay.
when he came home, and then all of us like under the same umbrella. So
Okay.
yeah, he's the founder of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was Ishmael a rapper, or he just was kind of like?
Yeah, he was right down the middle with it. You know, he did the managing. And
Okay.
he also, you know, wrote rounds and performed, and the same thing as an artist.
Okay. So who were the members of Gangster Chronicles?
Gangster Chronicles is the big homie, Ishmael. You got 3030,
Okay.
Half Dog,
Okay.
Miss Xela, and Prop. Prop is Half's first cousin.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why music? Why did you even, start with the original Villain, the Villian Style and the Villian game? Why did you even do music? What got you into that?
Well, it was another set of guys around the way. We was all around the same way.
And what way is that?
Glass Miner.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
okay.
But
PG County, correct?
Yeah, Oxford Hill. Baby Southeast Maryland.
Baby
Right
Southeast.
there.
Yeah.
Right across the line.
Exactly. Baby Southeast Maryland.
Yeah, but yeah, it was two of the big homies. They was a couple years older than us, and they was doing their rap thing. That's my man Sticks, Hudson. Hudson got killed recently. So rest in peace to him. You know, they were we looked up to them as far as writing and freestyling, the chess beats, all that.
Okay.
Because all that was relevant back then.
Right.
So we kind of just got inspiration from them, and then we started the Young Villians.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is your process like creating music?
I gotta say, like, it's crazy because it's real life situations that I just store in my head until it's time to write. You see what I'm saying? I could store something that went down tonight and then talk about it later. It's gonna be that real, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
And it's like how I write rhymes. It's kind of like to a T. I like for the rhymes, the word like pop pop pop. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to explain, but it's on a whole nother level, man. You know, Mr. Dink. You know, Dink stands for Don't Ignore New Knowledge. And,
Don't ignore
new knowledge.
New knowledge. Wow. I didn't. Damn, Dink. See, I'm learning a lot of shit that I didn't know about you. I've known you for a little while now.
That's why I'm here, you know.
That is amazing.
Be
so
transparent with it.
I appreciate that. So you started off early on when rap wasn't even like people were more trying to start go-go bands or were part of go-go bands. So like how did you persevere or even, how was the reception like? Like what did you
Well, it wasn't really much competition. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't like the game wasn't oversaturated.
As it is now.
As it is now.
Right.
So we were out there, gunning for hours and, making our mark. And it really wasn't too many dudes, that was in opposition.
Right, okay. So, I know when you did Gangster Chronicles, Xela, your group member, she recently passed away, well not recently, but earlier this year she passed away. I guess I want to ask, how, because it was, it wasn't as if you knew it was going to happen, so because it was random, how did that affect you? How did it affect the music community? How did it affect the group as a whole? I just remember when I woke up and saw her face all over the timeline, I was like, when you see that, even without reading the caption, you kind of already know. But when I did scroll down and saw that, I mean, like, my heart broke because she was a beautiful soul. So
yeah, it was. I'm still at a loss of words.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was heart stopping. Like, that was my homie in female form, you know what I'm saying? She was just, man, she was everything, man. Good friend, lyricist, you know what I'm saying? Auntie, inspiration, you know what I'm saying? Just for the females, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
she was amazing.
Yeah, she was. So it was just devastating. And after that happened, like the crew just crumbled, you know what I'm saying?
So you felt like maybe she was kind of like I guess you really can't have Gangster Chronicles without having everybody, you know what I mean? But
it was kind of like, domino effect. Because prior to that, the big homie had, went back in. And then after that, that's when the whole, all the members of Gangster Chronicles, was forced to find our way. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I came up with the landscaping business. Because after that happened, I'm like, okay, what I'm gonna do now?
I was wondering how you made that transition and what, really forced you into going that route. Not that it was a force, maybe it was something that you knew that you wanted to do at one point in time. So I just wanted to know. I was very interested once I saw you transition into that, at least more than music. You know, I was wondering, wow, I wonder, I didn't know you had I knew you had a love for grass because you get down with the Mary Jane, but I was like, I didn't know he didn't fit. Like, he literally has a love for grass. So, like, we can transition into landscapes and handshakes for a little bit. So that's cool. I mean, how is it being an entrepreneur? Like, I know running Gangster Chronicles, that's, you know, that was like running a business. But this is like a different type. This is like real legit business. Like, not that music isn't, but you know what I mean? Like on a different scale.
Well, they go hand to hand.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like the music was was like training day for us. You know what I'm saying? We had artist development.
Okay.
The stuff that we learned back then, it's like it's applicable now. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like as far
in what ways?
Just like things that matter, like as far as like just presence as a whole. You know what I'm saying? We had to learn how to speak.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? We had to learn how to just etiquette as a whole, and we had to learn how to just think different. You know what I'm saying? Our whole focus was to how to become the best us possible. You know what I'm saying? Because there's nobody out there like us. So every individual had to focus on being the best them.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? We took the acting classes. Yeah, because we had the cartoon. We had
Yeah, I saw the Untouchables. I was like, they had a whole cartoon and a comic strip, like.
Yeah. So it was a bunch going on. You know what I'm saying? But we just had to we had to focus on that.
Who came up with that idea for the comic strip and the cartoon?
The big homie, Ishmael.
He's like a genius. I mean, because I don't think anybody really would have thought to go that route, but that was absolutely genius to do that. You had real storylines, like real fans. I read comments, people like, yeah, they finally put up episode 3. And I mean, like, I was shocked by it. I was like, wait, what? When I'm doing my research, I'm like, no, this got to be like something that just because Gangster Chronicles is in it, they attached it, and when I was like, no, this is legit.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it was experience. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I never forget them days. Those were the best days of our lives. You know what I'm saying?
So who wrote the stories and things like that?
He had a guy called Super Tramp. From up New York.
These are some amazing names.
Yeah.
Nicknames.
Shout out to Tramp, man. Xela, and he came up with the whole concept. Cause he down with the old school bebop and like, the boogie down and back spins on the cardboard and all that. You know what I'm saying? So he came up with another cartoon called the Short Shots.
Okay.
And Untouchables kind of merged with that. And from that,
that was like really genius. So like, how long did it go? How much? I mean, what?
It went up to 3 seasons.
Wow.
It was just a tryout, you know what I'm saying? But
I was trying to find, I wanted to see an episode, I couldn't find one that would play to save my life. I seen it was on This Is 50, like a lot of different sites. Like y'all was, the way, for rap to not have been so, I guess, prevalent back then, you all really knew how to market yourselves, how to really like get out there and get it. Like I was going through, social media and looking at pictures and like really went back and I was like y'all was making some serious moves when dudes wasn't like doing this type of shit. So I'm like, wow, y'all were years ahead of y'all's time, I guess.
Yeah, we were just
because you were young.
Blessed enough to have a whole crew, that was out for everybody's interest. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And talented individuals, we all on the same side, with the same goals, and like we had that backbone.
Okay, so was music like really a passion for you, or was it just like you all kind of brainstormed and saying that y'all could do it, so let's do it? Were you like really?
I always liked music, you know what I'm saying? Ever since my younger days, MCA, I used to listen to that like West Coast. You know what I'm saying? MCA.
We bonded over that shit, nigga. We bonded over that shit. You know that's my man.
I would listen to that type of music, Spice One and Mobb Deep, Back to the East. That was just that era, and I was in love with it. And then I just emulating them, you know what I'm saying? And then I let somebody hear my first little song, and they pump my head up, and I just took it and rap with it, you know what I'm saying? It was one song after the next, and then before I knew, you know what I'm saying, like who we are today, Villian Style, with a whole Villian vault, full of songs, you know what I'm saying? I never knew that it had just, come this far. It's been a journey, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
And everybody from all the groups, you grew up with them, right? So
Yeah,
it's amazing that you found a whole group of people who had the same passion and skill set. 'Cause that's hard.
It is hard. And then for it's hard as well for all the styles to mesh well. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because even though all the styles are different, they are the same. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As far as like just the lyrical content and the delivery and the concepts. You know what I'm saying? We able to work well with each other and just come up with a different sound.
So what would you describe your sound as? What would you say? As yours individually and then the group as a whole?
My sound is kind of witty. It can be like humorous at the same time, but for the most part, it's always a message.
Okay.
And you know, I just try to be bring the bars. I'm real big on bars. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't gonna bring no bars to the table, I really can't get with it. You know what I'm saying? It's a buffet. It's a bar buffet.
It's a bar buffet.
Yeah.
Come get you some. All you can eat.
Yeah.
So who's your favorite rapper? Who who musically inspired you coming up? Like, I know you said you like the East Coast, but the West Coast, who would you really say is like your favorite? Like, I listen to all this shit, I'll argue you down.
Oh, I'm gonna have to say Mr. Shakur, man. That goes without saying.
I just wanted to ask no, so you can say it because I knew you were gonna say it, and I just wanted it on record because people just be hating on the man. So,
Pac, hands down.
you heard him. You heard it here on Kush and Konvo.
Oh,
So, okay. So, who's your favorite producer? What was your favorite video? Like, what really like things that you would see visually or hear musically besides West Coast rap that you're like, man, when I saw Busta Rhymes video or I saw like that you was just like, yeah, this the type of shit that I'm trying to do. Or you heard this producer's music like back then and you knew I want this man to produce my shit when I
was always a fan of Dr. Dre's.
Okay, me too, because I love West Coast and he, man, bodied that shit.
Yeah, he was just like a genius, like as far as the beats and like the tempo of it and who to put on what tracks. You know what I'm saying? He just knew he had the it factor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I said this is a hell of a producer. I would love to work with this guy one day, but never turned out that way. Still on
I say, hey, don't say never. That shit is. Are you done? Are you good? So is that your way? Like you just landscapes and handshakes?
Well, I would rather do landscapes. I'm gonna be straight up with you. I made more in 1 year. You know what I'm saying with the company, with my landscaping joint than in rap.
Okay. Shit, I ain't mad at you then. Shit, I love grass too.
Yeah. Rap was cool, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's, you get older, you got bills to pay. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't need with all the fame and all of that. That's something minute now.
I completely understand. So let's go transition to landscapes and handshakes. I know you said you got into it because you fit some things that happened within the dynamic of Gangster Chronicles, and everybody kind of had to fend for themselves. Mm-hmm. And so you transitioned to that, and now you just said it's doing successful. Like numbers look good, huh?
Yeah,
you calculate.
The numbers are moving. You know what I'm saying? But I really didn't know anything about it when I first started. I was just hands on.
So why landscaping? Why was that your transition?
Well, I work overnight for a sweeping company.
Okay.
And the type of work that they do there it's along the lines of landscaping. So it kind of started there, and I branched off. And I used to cut grass as a punishment. My father used to make me go cut the grass, and who knew that later on down the line I would use that same skill, make a living off of it.
What's your best technique or your favorite style? Like you get excited when the customer wants this, like, oh yeah, that's my shit. I'm about to knock this motherfucker out.
Oh, I gotta say the rocks and the flower bed.
The rocks and the flower bed. Okay.
Yeah, because the rocks compared to the mulch, it's just a whole nother. They just premium. You know what I'm saying? They last longer, got a better look, and it just it makes the yard stand out more than the mulch.
Yes, you better talk that
Yeah,
shit.
so when you need your house done,
Hey.
you need the backyard done.
Yeah.
Even one of them, you know. You got
Yes, the rocks and the mulch and the okay, I hear you. Well, I want to say I'm very proud of you. I want to congratulate you on all the successes that you've been having with it. Because I've been watching and I'm like, okay, that's what's up. And I'm watching your lows and I'm like, that shit look tight. Like for real. So the name, Landscapes and Handshakes, of course, with your witty ass, like that's dope. Like, do your landscape, get your handshake them out. Like
exactly.
Straight to the point. Like
chill.
that's I like that.
Yeah. The name came up, you know, because I'm, you know, used to writing rhymes. So I knew I wanted to be a landscaping company.
Okay.
So that's how I easily came up with the first half of it. And like the handshake, it just solidifies the deal. So like you said, you get the landscape, the handshakes, and you know what I'm saying? I'm out.
It's a done deal.
Yeah,
so what do you
every time
want?
I tell somebody the name of it, they just get
I
it.
love it. I was like, it's witty, but look at that. Man, motherfucker. I mean, only him. Like, nobody else was going to think of that. That's the most cleverest shit ever, dog. I was like, I fucking love it.
Yeah, thank you.
So where do you want it to go? Like, where do you, like, what's your vision for in the next, you know?
Well, right now I'm doing all residential.
Okay.
Which is homes, you know, small developments. But the whole goal ultimately is to get, you know, the commercial contracts.
Okay. Okay. So that's what you're going for, and you want to take it, you know, just outside of this, like, you know, state to state, or you just want to stay?
Well, I like to be locked down to local first.
Right.
Tri-state, and branch off as far as possible. You know, that's what it's all about, progression.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to bounce.
I see you was able to employ some of you like that. That's big. People talk about being a boss. They wear Hugo, think they a boss. They, you know, listen to Rick Ross, think they a boss. But you are a real live boss. Like you have helped people change their lives.
Yeah, I had. It took me about 20 different helpers to go to find two good ones. You know what I'm saying? Where it was right for the time. Like dudes needed jobs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta eat. It costs to come out of the house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they were short on employment. They ain't had no other opportunities. So I, you know, brought them on board. And at the same time was keeping a probation officer hold their back. You know what I'm saying?
Keeping them out of jail.
Had a chance to write the note for them. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, just keep them on the right road.
That's amazing. And of course you're gonna go through a few sour apples to get the right ones, but
yeah,
I'm glad you were able to get a solid team.
Yeah, they definitely helped build, you know, the whole company and to where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? They were part of the you know, foundation. Because I couldn't do it without them. Couldn't did it without, you know what I'm saying?
So what's like the largest job that you've done? Have you had like a real big feat where you like, ooh, I didn't know you was gonna win all that, bitch. You gotta hold it up.
I actually had one commercial contract with my first one.
So you have already kind of really got your foot in the door a little bit with, okay.
Yeah, but the thing about it, I kind of went to the left, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I messed around and got threatened to get sued, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know what I was doing.
Oh.
So they gave me half the money to start the job. And that's when I had the crew. I had a crew of 5 dudes. Then after that, dudes wasn't showing up to work, coming up with all sorts of, you know, excuses, and everybody just started dwindling away. So I was left with a job that I couldn't do because it was just me.
Right.
So they sued me for half the down payment. So I had to, you know, pay that back just to keep the name.
Right.
Keep the name clean.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was crazy.
You motherfuckers. Y'all was cool.
Luckily, you know what I'm saying, the dude, he was fair, you know what I'm saying, he told me to come back and holler at him, you know, next fiscal year.
That's all. See, because he knew.
Because it wasn't him pressing me out. It was the people above him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he was, you know, like I said, real fair. You could tell he's from Jersey.
Okay.
Jersey dude. You could tell him his accent. He was from the street. He's like, man, if it was up to me, man, I wouldn't have took you through this. But he said, you know, the big way, but he did say come back and holler at him next year. And I said it was cool.
Okay. Wow. Well, I hope that, you know, turns around, transitions better for you. And I do wish you much success in transitioning into more big contracts like that. So you think if the whole team was there, you would have been able to do it? So you could do what they were asking, you just didn't have the manpower to accomplish the goal. So, okay. So I just wanted to clear that up because anybody watching, I want them to know he could do it.
Oh, yeah.
Shit had just fumbled a little bit.
You know,
the quarterback was out.
Yeah.
We good, though. We good. We good.
But I just want to let people know, you know what I'm saying? You're going to go through your stuff.
Absolutely.
You know, it ain't always, you know, you see the befores and the afters, you know, the yards and all that, but you don't see, you know, the legal stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? You don't see the downfalls, you don't see the truck breaking down and all that. Like,
okay.
You don't have your hardships, you know what I'm saying? But
it's how you bounce back and what you do with it, the lessons you learn and how to maneuver. Yes.
Yeah, so.
Okay. So, regarding your business, how can they, you know, contact you, and you know, what are your rates, or do you just do it based on you come out and do a consultation? Is there a fee for that?
There's no prices that are set in stone.
Okay.
It depends on you know, the dimensions of the yard and what you want done to it, and like how the condition of it, all of that.
Okay.
It's a lot of specifics.
Okay.
So. Yeah.
How far out do you, like, what's your travel dynamic? How far out are you going for?
I go 100 miles. 100
Okay.
miles in Gunning, yeah.
I know that's, hey, you better do that, motherfucker. Richmond, I'm on the way.
Yeah, exactly.
I know that's right. Okay, Dink, well, you know, they know a lot about your music. They know a lot about your little business, your love for grass and stuff. Oh, wait, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to ask you about your love for the other form of grass when I get you in the bed, because you know you got to get in the bed, right? It's going to get a little hotter than these lights.
That's fine.
When we get over there. Because I need to know about Choker Throat Thursdays. Wish we did this yesterday, because I would have loved the demonstration. But y'all stay tuned for that, okay? Okay, I have a special delivery for you.
For me?
For you,
What's going on here?
A lot of different little things. So, what's your favorite strain?
Who do we have here?
That is, I believe, Mayweather Kush.
Well,
Something new. It's a new strong knockout. It has knockout punch.
Oh, does it?
1, 2.
Prove it.
And you through.
Got roll up.
You got roll up? Do we?
Roll
It's
up
roll
on
up
set.
in the building? Roll up on set? Anybody got that's like 19 packs in there. Nobody's gonna bring, I hear them all rustling and nobody's gonna bring me one. Y'all gonna leave me to struggle. Somebody, anybody, some.
There we go.
I'll bring you one.
All
I'm about
don't
you
waste
about
time.
to get sorry. You can't buy me back. I can't. I love all y'all. Thank you, doll. Thank you. You're welcome. So, now what you want roll up?
Yes.
So I was gonna ask you about roll ups backwards.
Backwards, definitely.
What color back?
I would have to say sweet.
Hey, Dink, you having all the right answers. You about to be like a special Gangster Chronicles
I
Konvo.
practiced this interview.
You knew. You researched me. So
Already.
I'm gonna say Tupac. I'm gonna say this. She like sweet. I like sweet. I would keep it sweet. It's like, do you do edibles?
I had some fluke joints a while back, and ever since then I never tried them again.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel you. I have too, but then this one time, one of my dogs had me on this mission, and we were working like an edible party, like a pop-up shop type of joint, and everybody in there wanted us to taste the edibles. They're like, taste mine. So they give them to us, and I know in my mind that they have these rules. We're supposed to eat like a little bit of it, but like you said, you had bluff joints, so you think I can crush this whole brownie.
Exactly.
Mind you, I'm already smoking weed, so I out of nowhere. My legs felt like they wasn't working no more. I'm like legit in a club. I'm like, oh my God, if I fall on my face. So I've heard the bluff. I mean, I've had the bluff kind, but I've actually had the real deal.
Yeah, I like to try more up to date joint. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? You might like better when they do it in foods.
Okay.
They'll use the butter in actual foods, and I find that I like that a lot better. Like you can infuse your cuisines every day.
Nice.
Yeah, that's about to be my life right there. So, do you do dabs or any of those types of things? Like,
What's that?
oh, then I guess you don't. It's like a concentrated THC type of situation. It's like actually raw, pure THC, and it's in a like a waxy form, and you melt it.
Oh, okay, yeah. A buddy of mine had some little contraption. He was smoking that out of, like a little silver.
I mean, they had vape pen. So yeah, I was going to ask you about a vape pen if you do vape. So you haven't even been. You're just old school. So you're through and through. So you don't do sheets of funnel or none of that, or
I do a little dabbling in that. You know what I'm saying? The homies smoke that, but for the most part, I'd rather have the backwoods.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I just wanted to find out about your little love for
That's
weed.
fine.
But you know why we really in this game, right?
What's that?
We about to talk about Choker Throat Thursdays. You know, you're not getting off that easy. You thought I forgot?
Choker Throat Thursday. What's that?
You tell. It was yesterday. Whose throat did you choke? Let me take care of it because I don't want you to feel like you can't explain yourself.
No, Choker Throat Thursday was just something I came with when I was on Twitter. Just talking about usual trash, and after Hump Day was just too short. Like I needed for it to be extended.
I needed an after party.
Exactly. So Choker Throat Thursday, was was just the day after Wednesday. Something fun to do.
Something fun to do. How you do it? I don't get bashful now. It's something to do. You like to do it. You did it yesterday. It was Thursday. Somebody's throat got choked.
Yeah, I just tell them.
Is it by hand? Is it by member? Is it by?
Yeah, I'm right-handed, so it'll be my right hand. I just tell them to face the wall. Poke it out, and then simultaneously choke her though. A whole lot to that.
Okay. I didn't know if you meant by your hand or Joey was choking throats out here. I didn't know. I was interested. When I came across this, no. I don't give a fuck about no other sex girl. I've got to know. And it's Friday, so he just choked somebody's throat. I needed to know. So did you choke a throat yesterday?
Nah, I missed it.
How was your Thursday? Oh, because you been with your business, you tired.
Yeah, I'd rather.
After all the handshakes, you ain't got time. Your hand hurt. You don't feel like.
Take a nap. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired.
Yeah, take a nap.
The naps are needed. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a power nap.
The power naps?
Once you get older and get to working all the time, you choose, those old people.
I can respect that. I can definitely respect that. But we're going to keep into these sex questions, even though you claiming you ain't choking throats right now. Still going to find out how you like to choke them when you do get you.
I need to get back on track.
Yeah, get back on track.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, what's your favorite position? The choker throat? That's the one that's your move? Or you got another like signature? The dink them down.
No, I like to come from behind.
Oh, from behind.
Oh yeah.
Doggy style.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cause this is something about it's like sheer art. How just the formation of it. It's just, just looking at you. That's all you.
Me?
It's all me.
It's all me. Oh, you looking at me, or you just saying metaphorically, just the metaphor you?
When it's right there, and it's just it's like I said, it's just a work of art, man. From behind.
When you say from behind it, I'm sorry, it cracks me up. It makes me a little bashful. It's hard, it makes me bashful, but ooh, are you a talker? What you doing? Are you like? What's your okay? So you from behind? You like give who's this? Are you like what's like? What you doing? You growling?
really not a talker.
Yeah, it's all good.
For the most part, I'm quiet storm.
Quiet. You're a quiet storm?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why I'm feeling really hot right now. I don't know what's going on.
It's because of Konvo. Straight up.
So anywho, what's the longest you've ever gone without busting? Like you 2 hours and you like still like and it's not because it was bad. It's like it was just that good that you was like mind control. Like I ain't not and I don't want to go yet because like what was the show record number?
Hour and a half.
Damn.
That's a long time.
That is like god damn. I'm like dog. I need a water. Like hold up, time the fuck out. Like son, okay. Motherfucking How to Get Away with Murder about to come on. You gotta hurry this shit up. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I ain't got time to be. Let's get it over with.
I mean, for
let's reach our peak.
An hour and a half straight.
That's a long time.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That is a long time. An hour and a fucking half. That is a. Dog, you're not fucking me for an hour and a half. You're getting the fuck off of me. You ain't like you better.
I want to strive to break that.
That's the pussy breaker. Hey, the bitch ain't trying to fuck for the rest of the week. Like, nah, nigga, he used up all the minutes, okay? I usually increment them out over the week. It'd be like 30, 20, 15, because he quick. Like, you gotta, and you can't, an hour and a half takes, come on.
That's extremely too long.
You really liked her. You was like, I'll make this bitch. You gonna get this,
I feel like I got something to prove. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's what you.
That's just I'm out to
You ever did a quick shot?
Like do my handprint.
Like oh my god, I didn't know, and you just like went too early. You just didn't expect it. You wasn't ready. You was like, oh my god, why? Don't lie, because she gonna be. It's gonna be that bitch that you did. That's gonna come under that video and be like, this lie ass nigga when we was going, so wait, when we was at the party around Glass Manor and he fucked me in the basement, nigga, you did that shit in 15 seconds, dick. I always wanted to fuck you, and that's what the, so don't lie. So just, I mean, every nigga, you know, they don't know when they get it.
It's good.
You're right, so you did a.
You happen to explode earlier than expected, then.
But I'm asking, have you?
Of course.
Out there just freely admit it. They should, because it does happen. Like, dogs stop lying. But niggas be, no, man, busting good man, no bitch pussy get me.
Nah, it's some splash out there.
It's some fucking splash. So,
yeah.
Head or sex?
So I have to choose.
Yes, motherfucker, it was head or sex. What the fuck is what did you think it was? You want? I mean, I know everybody wants both, but in a perfect, if something was to happen, let's say for the rest of your life, you even get that sloppy top or that choker throat Thursdays. Which one you going with?
I like to give them balls. So I'm gonna say sex.
No sex, so you would just
say
done away with head.
Yeah.
What if you got a bitch with like the perfect mouth, like the joint you just wished her mouth was around your dick? And you just could never have her mouth around your dick. Like, oh, your dick can't even get hard because all you can think about is her mouth around your dick. Ow.
Where's she at? You know, is she here?
Okay. Who fucking up the problem? Okay. Yeah, you fucking me up. I wasn't quite ready for you, Mr. Dink. I'm never usually like challenged in the bed like this, verbally or other ways, but you're quite a challenge. I can see why now. After talking about you and how deep you are over there. So how deep are you? How deep you going? We Comcast remote. We car stereo remote. We oh, I'm sorry for the. It's a few gentlemen. My cameramen are like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about that. Next question. Well, I'm sorry. Just you can tell me about you, so they don't feel uncomfortable.
Who we using a remote comparison?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to give you 3 different sizes. So we got the RC and cable remote. We got the car stereo remote. You giving a little car stereo over there? Or what's in between? Let me think of a mid-size. It's a mid-size frame.
I don't know a mid-size remote, but somewhere in the middle of that. Where you at?
I wouldn't say remote, but I would say like the old school.
Oh, you want bitches? No, I'm
first cell phone.
remote. I am the motherfucking Nokia with the flip. I'm the first Zach Morris phone. I'm the motherfucking.
I'm the first cell phone, man. You know, stereo jump. I mean, jump for the cop.
I see how you got rude. You looked at the camera. You like, yeah, I'm a stereo remote. Choke or throat Thursdays, bitch. Now you know.
But no, I don't brag about my size though.
I mean,
I ain't no slouch.
Yeah, I don't like to brag, you know. I don't like to, I want my loose jeans today. I ain't want my print jump. Funny as hell. So are you single?
I'm very single. Yeah.
And you answering these bold. I'm very single.
Hey,
Holidays.
don't tell them how they gonna know.
Hey, what's your type?
I don't know. I'm flexible. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have a cookie cutter, chick in mind. It's just she gotta have a sense of humor. She gotta have brains. Of course, she gotta know how to cook.
Gotta eat. You working all day. He's landscaping and handshaking, bitch. I need you to come in, cook me up a goddamn noodle dinner or something, bitch. What you doing?
Yeah, but I don't really have a preference.
Okay.
I know when I see it and feel it.
You sounding all poetic and shit. I know it when I feel it. I'm gonna feel her energy. I'm gonna look across the room.
You better know it.
Oh, that's all deep and beautiful and spiritual and shit. I mean, we just talking all nasty.
You are dealing with
He's nasty, but
he's dealing with Villian Style now. Let's be reminded. You know what I'm saying?
No, that is true.
Yeah, I know when I see it.
Okay, so
I haven't seen it yet.
Cause you ain't really looking right now. You focus on your business. You're trying to really solidify that, and I'm sure in due time it's gonna be a little Mrs. Villian or something.
Yeah.
We'll be landscaping and handshaking for you.
Feeling that, yeah.
A little feeling that.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have children?
I ain't got no kids.
You ain't got no kids. Like a goddamn you going out here. Look at you. An intelligent black man, no baby mama drama. Y'all better get this nigga, cause if you don't, I will, man.
Nah, I ain't got no kids. I said the cutoff date, 38.
38, okay.
So I got a few more joints to do.
Few more joints to choke and struggle and throat and all that.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I need a drink. Can I have a drink? You being generous? You gonna pour the lady a drink?
Sharon is definitely equivalent to Karen, So.
Second shot.
Sir. Triple.
My throat was dry.
You find me in these front and backyards.
Hey. Always got. Come on, you can't.
Nah,
be,
you can find me. You can find and follow me on Instagram. Villian_style. That's VILLIAN_style, and that's where I'm most present at. No Snapchat, nothing like that. It's just straight Instagram.
Okay. Well, man, y'all make sure y'all please keep up and tune in with this brother, because he is definitely doing his thing. All jokes aside, I'm very, very happy for him. Congrats on all of your successes. I wish you many, many more in landscapes and handshakes. I will be over here doing handshakes. And we will just get this coin out here in the DMV. But y'all make sure y'all, black businesses, support them. Some of your grandmother wanted y'all done. Get her goddamn y'all done. Call him.
That curb appeal.
He gonna come through, put the rocks down and the mulch, his little technique. He got it. The cobblestone, all that. No, you got cobblestone? I'm gonna just jump out there and say that. Okay, you got cobblestone, y'all. Get that. It's fancy. It's nice.
Yeah.
Make it front. Y'all look good.
But handshakes, baby.
It's been Karman Kush and Konvo. Thank you for tuning in.